Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. As you guys can see, 1 year ago, this was my very first post in the creation of Mr. Free to Play. So we're going to do a nice playback of this one and see if I have any cringe moments or anything interesting that happened in the very first video I ever did, which was an orb opening. Believe it or not, my very first video I ever did was an orb opening. Before I ever gave you guys any tips or tricks or advice, I did an orb opening. So guys, without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright guys, I'm ready to go. I have to get headphones on just so there's no echo in my recording. I'm doing a bulk recording today, so you guys have probably heard me say this in my last couple of videos. Sorry if the headphones or my hat disappears. Their lighting's terrible. You know, we're just going to move on from that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to press play here and hopefully there's not too much cringe. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Free to Play, and I have started this channel mainly because I feel like a lot of the Marvel Strike Force creators are, you know, they're just whales and they don't think they understand what it's like anymore to be a free-to-play player, and they keep releasing stuff that has no relevance to me at all. So I'm gonna start this, but today we're just gonna do some orb opening. Wow, you could tell I started my channel out of frustration. I do clearly remember starting my channel out of pure frustration because the same opinions, they just keep regurgitating themselves. Like it was the exact same thing from every single one of them. And I was like, I don't agree. And by this time, I'm like 9-10 months into the game, and I've kind of started figuring out like what I need to do to advance my account faster and to grow faster and not have to always like feel like I'm always behind. And this is actually before even War was released, so the pressure of having to keep up was still much less back then than it is now. But yeah, you can tell it's frustrating. You can tell like my frustration came out in the very first video. Obviously, there's no tagline or anything like that, no fancy intro yet. So let's keep going. Kind of welcome you to my channel, and in the future we'll get into hot topics and stuff like that, especially Reddit topics, because man, boy, do my opinions differ than them a lot. Maybe yours. Oh, I was going in on Reddit. Yeah, Reddit. This is good and bad with Reddit. Sometimes Reddit can be really toxic and a lot of negative opinions, especially sometimes unjustified negative opinions. I think people just get frustrated about something, and that's where they want to go to rant. But yeah, yeah, the audio is all over the place in this one. Obviously, if I have problems with the playback of this one, I may have to like do something different. But anyways, let's keep going. So, first things first, we're going to go to this raid and we're going to open all these orbs that I have not opened up yet. So we're going to do them real quick. So these are the blue gear orbs. I got more of it if I do need it. One, I was very naive to think people actually want to watch me open up gear. And number two, God, I'm so thankful for the open 10 orbs at a time button. Oh my goodness. This is torture watching. Alright, now we're getting these main ones. So basically what I do all week is I just save up my orbs and open them all at once. And the reason why I do this is because I believe in the RNG theory that if you open one at a time, you just get screwed. So if you open a ton of them at one time, RNG's got to be in your favor. You got to at least get some kind of good drop. The first thing. Alright, so a lot to unpack there. So yes, it's true. I'm a little bit on the superstitious side. I know I've answered this many of times in the comment sections. I'm a little bit on the superstitious side. So I always, even before I start making YouTube content, I always save my orbs up and open up once a week. Because yes, as I said, I believe in the RNG theory that they can't give you a ton of bad luck all at one time. The reason I open up as the milestone orbs is because sometimes these actually give you shards or, you know, towards other orbs and stuff like that. So we want to get these open first. Oh, my explanation of why I open milestone orbs first. Wasn't lying. Not really one I need. Shocker's going to be the reason why. Oh, 5-star. Oh, Scarlet Witch. I'm doing this pull more often on camera. Anyways, what was that? So I opened basic orbs for you guys too. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Saying, Oh yeah, there's Shocker. That's the one I was talking about. He's the one of the reasons why I'm nowhere going to be near ready for Invisible Woman as a free-to-play player. He is too much. Wow, a year ago is when Invisible Woman came out. Wow, seems like a lot has happened. That's crazy. A year ago. Since Invisible Woman, we've had Black Bolt, Ebony Maw, Doc Ock's obviously coming. I don't know who else we've had. I mean, just that's the only ones coming to mind. Black Bolt and Ebony Maw. Maybe that's all it's been. I don't know. Let's keep moving on. I'm hitting Sinister 6 like crazy right now. He's really far behind. I am farming him every day, but I mean, I'm only doing once a day. I'm not using cores to refresh or anything like that. I save my cores for other events that I can get the maximum amount of, kind of the biggest bang for my buck as a free-to-play player. And sometime in the future, I will showcase that to you, what I really use my cores for. Ha! The explanation of me saving my cores in the future. So guys, yes, today it's the number one thing I get accused of not being a free-to-play player because the number of cores. Because spoiler alert, guys, in case you didn't know, the trick of being successful is just investing in cores. Don't buy the new characters. Don't buy any of the offers. Just buy cores. It fixes all your problems. Because that is some people's logic every time they see me with a bunch of cores and accuse me of not being a free-to-play player. But anyways, I digress. Yes, so one of the first videos I did after this video was showing you guys how to get these event and campaign characters for 4 stars for free. And the very first one I covered was Graviton, which was released shortly after that. I may get in that video because I think I want to try to go and find when I started using my tagline the first time and try to figure out like when like the pieces of who I am today started coming together. But for now, you guys are just gonna have to wait for that video. I never get a million. Huh, I don't even remember the days where I only got 5 of those a week. I get more than 10 a week now, but 5, only 5. Whew. And people say they haven't increased the gold drop. I'm really hoping I get a million drop. I never get one. Oh, and the main reason why you see me, I always try to stay with a surplus of 2 million gold. The reason why I do this is because I learned my lesson after the Star-Lord event, that you never know when you think that you might be good and you're just not good and you need to spend a ton of money to gear up your people. I did not get a good gold drop. There we go. Some great advice there about the gold. Yes, I've always been that way. Like there's a certain point where I start hitting the stress button and I start treating like I have 2, when I have 2 million in gold, I start treating it like I have 0. So I am giving a lot of good free-to-play player advice in this very first video. Obviously this video's audio's way off, which definitely probably turns a lot of the audience off, and obviously only 140 some people have seen this video and probably 5 of that was me. I don't know. Sometimes I watch my own videos back. I don't remember what it was like back then for me. I know what I do now. Like I go in, like I'll edit a video. So I'm watching it as I edit it, and then I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll watch it again, and like while it's still in the privacy setting, but you guys can't see it, and I'll watch it again on YouTube for the first time. And then when it's released to you guys, I watch it again. Usually I watch it on a different device. And what I'm trying to do is like critique myself, always like, okay, what can I do better? What can I fix? What did I like? What should I have done instead? And I always like try to grow and become better off of that. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that in my work over the past year. It's all there. But you never know when you need to really like farm up your characters to complete. Like I was stuck on unlocking Star-Lord. I was on the 5-star. I failed so many times, and I constantly like upgraded my people, which cost gold. You know, the gear, the level training, and I kept failing. And it finally I was able to spend enough. But if I didn't have a reserve of gold, I would not have gotten Star-Lord unlocked, which would have been a tragedy since he's like one of the best legendary characters to have currently, and you'll see one. Yeah, best legendary characters currently have a year ago. He's moving on, guys. Well, I can't say that. Maybe Phoenix is, but I'm nowhere near Phoenix. A lot of you free-to-play players. All right, let's see if we can get Namor unlocked.
Going for Namor.
22 drops away from Namor, so 3 orbs with Namor in them. May able to do the job. And that's not going to get the job done. Black Panther, well, his raid's up, and as a free-to-play player, I am not excited. 3 Namor, getting there. And Hawkeye. Oh yes, the days when Black Panther wasn't used for anything. Nowadays, highly recommend getting Black Panther for Chaos Theory, especially if you're an early mid-game player. Having control over who you can put red stars on is a huge plus in you growing your account and unlocking challenges and stuff like that, as you can put your red stars directly on characters that can help clear content for you. But let's keep going. Somebody out there. More Namor. And Spider-Man. Cover. He's already 7 stars for me. That will go straight to Ultimus. Ooh, the purple. 5. 10 months in, 10 months in the game, and I already have Luke Cage at 7 stars. Guys, if you are 10 months in the game, you have Luke Cage or any other defenders at 7 stars, you're doing something wrong. Unless it's the way you like to play and build up your favorite characters, and defenders are your favorite characters. In that case, you're doing it the correct way. But to be resource efficient today, if you do that to your defenders, yeah, you're hurting yourself. I have definitely hurt myself playing the beginning of this game, but I had to learn. You know, all the big content creators back then were saying, go defenders, go defenders, go defenders, go defenders. So I went heavy into defenders. And yeah, no one really broke down what was useful and what was not useful back then. It was just like, this is what you need to do as a new player. And that's, I bought into it. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying they could have, like, I don't know, like someone explained it better of like, get it started, switch to this, get it started, switch to this. And if they would have done that, I would have been off defenders and, you know, naturally through opening orbs all this time, they would have been 7 stars by now. But anyways, guys, you just like, that's what this game's always constantly changing. This is why I even highly recommend it. If you're watching me, I even highly recommend you check out some other YouTubers and compare and come up with your own best way of playing. I am not saying I'm absolutely correct and that should be the only YouTuber you should be watching. What I'm saying is definitely diversify who you watch and try to put a bigger piece together what's best for you. But anyways, let's keep going. Namor. I think I'm gonna go check it out. All right, guys. So it looks like I got 8 Namor to collect, and I have 6 to go. So it looks like we're gonna unlock Namor right here, guys. Boom. We're gonna recruit him. I'll recruit him here in a second. Okay, well, I collect all my things. That's recruit. I think I'm the second person in my alliance to unlock them, so we should make my... Yo, Nico! A year ago, I was still smoking you. Alliance happy. True story, guys. My alliance leader was upset when I didn't mention him as quoting something from a Civilization game in a previous video. So I said I would mention him. There's your mention, Nico. Boom. Alrighty. We got another milestone thanks to the Namor drop. Let's see what we get here. Alright, guys. So another thing that I always get is like people see if I have the comment chats up, they'll see this. Hold on, let me get rid of my face here for a second. They see Mobile Lisa in my alliance chat. That is not Mobile Gamer or OMG or however you guys know him. That's another member in my alliance that has the exact same avatar name. But it's cool to see names, especially names that are still part of my alliance today. But yeah, that's what that is. Or that's what that is. And yeah. Stop leaving me comments about OMG being in my alliance. I don't know. Oh, Captain Marvel, I'm glad I pulled it. Nowhere near 6 star, but oh man, if you guys do not have Captain Marvel, I mean, I was playing back when Captain Marvel was released. I was able to get her to 5 stars before the event was over. I think because of players like me getting her to 5 stars, being free to play, is the reason why they jacked up Vulture, to be honest. That's my personal opinion. Anyways, here we go. Huh, I don't remember what that was about. I don't remember what they did to Mysterio. I'm curious. Like, what did they do to Mysterio? I don't remember. That was so long ago. And I obviously don't have video footage of this because it happened before I started recording for MSF. If anybody remembers, been playing back then, remembers why I would have said they jacked up Mysterio after Captain Marvel, please let me know. Go. We're going to get the premium orbs before getting the red star. We'll end the video with the red star openings. And we got... I don't know, one of the minions. Gamora. I think she's already 6 stars from her, so you can get her in the Blitz store. Ooh, 15. I think I'd say close to the 6 star Fury. Maybe I might start farming for that. Trooper's not a shield operative I play with. So I do have Nick Fury unlocked, Star-Lord unlocked, and Nick Fury and Magneto. They're the two things. One, it is quite obvious that Blitz Orbs, even a year ago, with less characters in them, still sucked. I mean, I'm pulling minion after minion after minion on this darn thing. And two, oh, boy, do I love the feature with the little red dot telling you how many of those orbs you have in today's game. I remember that. You would just get in a groove of pressing open, 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 and you'd be in this groove. You know what I mean? You're going. And next thing you know, you run out of orbs and you're spending cores and not even realizing it, or accidentally clicking it one time. So definitely huge quality of life improvements and opening up orbs that came in after, you know, this video. But man, this really goes back and shows you the progression this game has made. 3 I have unlocked currently, or in the case of what drops from these premium orbs hasn't made currently. Nobu will help towards Phoenix, which takes 6 stars to do. Sentry, who I do not use at all. Oh, America Chavez, where am I at on her? Ooh, got her on my... I would like to... A year later, she's still sitting on my roster at level 30, which is the level I take everyone to, just so they can use them in Blitz when they're actually have a tag that's needed for Blitz, just to make sure they don't lose on tier 1. You're trash then. Actually, we didn't know you were trash then, but you're trash now. You're part of Young Avengers, but I'm not seeing a lot of people hype up Young Avengers, to be honest. If you're using Young Avengers, do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you wish you hadn't spent anything on them? Let me know in the comments down below. Put her in my Hero Brawler team. I do have a Hero Brawler team, which I'll showcase in some future video, but I need her to be in more stars than that for me to really use her. Alright, so Red Star opening.
Grand finale!
Alright. Here we go. Hope for something good. Got, what, 9 open? 9 open. Alright. Because I couldn't do math up here, I couldn't figure out there was only 9. I've gotten better in math in a year. First one's a green. You know, nothing good. Oh, I remember that when they don't even give you shards on the sides. Whew. These red stars were atrocious back then. They're a lot better now. We won't say they're perfect, but we'll say they're a lot better, and I like the system we have today. And if we have to be stuck with any system, the one we have today is the one I'd rather be stuck with. Good. Human Torch, I already have him. I pulled him like 3 times last week. 3 times last week. Oh, we're just getting keeps.
Oh, Colossus.
Colossus. Not that I have him unlocked. I think I do have him unlocked. I just don't have use him at all. Oh my, is he still the drop character a week later? It can't be right. Oh, purple. Oh, Mysterio. That's an upgrade. I'll great when I actually get my Sinister 6 team up and running. That's cool. Alright, got 1 upgrade at least. Not a total waste today. Oh, and we didn't unlock Colossus, so not too bad. Rocket. I think I just spent all the credits we got last month on getting Rocket unlocked red stars, and now I pull them. And a duplicate Falcon. And a duplicate Hawkeye. I think that's it. Yes, that is it. I think I have enough for a 4-star, so let's go do that 4-star. Oh. Let's do our, I guess, red star promotions. Promote Mysterio. So wow, I'm surprised my Mysterio is that weak. Oh man, must be before I started investing in Sinister 6, but man, that's low. I'm not going to get into actually showcasing my my roster yet. We'll do that sometime in the future, in a future video. And it took me almost a year from this video for me to start investing in Colossus, so he was sitting on my roster for a really long time. And let's go. Wow, it's weird seeing these numbers here right now. It is a year ago. 1, I haven't touched my defenders in a year, I just learned. And 2, you can tell I started working on BKT during this video. And also considering the fact that I was level 70 and I've been playing for 10 months and these characters are at level 54, tells me how much of a catch-up mechanic they have set in a game for you to get characters geared up and stuff like that. As where in my newer account, I'm having no problem building right now currently 2 teams at one time at the exact same level as I level up. So So a gear bottleneck has definitely, or they've introduced more gear into the economy, because like this is just shocking to me that that they're like this. Like it's just shocking, and they go on to do great things before, you know, power creep gets them. But man, just surprising to look at. And the red star levels, whew, they're atrocious. And elite. All right, and let's get an elite 4-star if I can. All right. It's obvious I haven't figured out how a mouse works yet at this point. Fingers crossed for something good. I'm gonna wait, let this thing rotate around, watch you go up, and boom. Oh, my head's just shaking. It is an upgrade. Drax is not a bad character. Guardians are not bad. The problem is my Star-Lord is in that BKE, BKT. It's obvious. My very first video, I was not impressing anybody with any of these pulls. Man, let's see if I had an outro yet. Whatever you want to call it. Technerva, whatever they call it. That's where my 3 of my Guardians are: Star-Lord, Rocket, Groot. So Drax doesn't have a home for me currently. So other than getting Star-Lord more unlocked, he's kind of just sitting still. But that is it, guys. This is just a welcome video to my channel. I appreciate your time, appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel for more free-to-play content. And I'll catch you guys for the next one. Bye. Alright, so I actually had somewhat of an outro. Obviously, I've perfected the outro since then. But yeah, guys, anyways, yeah, that is a review a year back. I didn't have too many cringe moments outside that very first one. Actually, it was a lot of useful information in this video as a free-to-play player that I gave. I don't know if I gave accidentally or on purpose, but definitely some good things. It just sucks that the audio was terrible. Probably a lot of people couldn't sit through it because of the audio. But anyways, guys, if you want to do me a huge favor, hit that like button. If you're new here or have not done so already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you do not want to miss any orb opening videos or any other videos I do on my channel, don't forget that notification bell. And with all that said, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Alright guys, this is the second video I ever did on September 8th. It's about rescue, which is fitting because this is the exact same situation that's going to happen to Domino. As of Wednesday, game reset, which you guys are definitely seeing it after that date. But hey, if you want to go check out this video, it's the second video ever on my channel, and there's still no rescue. I do really think rescues percentage is less than 10%. To be honest, that's my personal opinion. The main reason why I make this video because I think they give us BS numbers, and the second video was the birth of my intro. Interesting.